Here, you scoot over by me.
Do we have to press play?
No, I think it's playing. I think we're
Yay!
live.
Hello, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
Thank you for joining us
Yes.
for another live stream. And you are in luck if you joined us today, because we are going to tell you everything you need to know about
Cavity creeps.
cavity creeps. They are
Awful.
They're awful. They're monsters.
Mommy.
Yes.
It's okay if you call them sugar bugs, because someone in my school, I called them cavity creeps, but someone in my school called them sugar bugs.
So you may call them cavity creeps. You may call them sugar bugs.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them whatever you may, but they are disgusting. Now,
They're awful.
why don't we tell everyone what cavity creeps are?
Okay. So cavity creeps are monsters. Like, if you look under a microscope, a cavity should look sort of like this. Because, see, that's the cavity creep. These are the eyes, that and that.
Yeah, so we drew a picture of a cavity creep.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we didn't draw it. My daughter drew it.
I drew it.
Because we figured if you looked under a microscope, this is probably what a cavity creep would look like. Now, in all fairness, we don't have a microscope and we don't actually have cavities. So we don't really know for sure, but we think, right?
Yeah, we think.
We're pretty sure. I mean, if there's any dentists out there, you can chime in and let us know if this is what a cavity creep actually looks like.
You're not trained the class.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So, and we wanted to make such a point out of it that what did you make this picture out of?
Nail polish and my school markers.
School markers, nail polish, crayons, glitter.
Glitter nail polish, and up here is my markers mixed.
Yeah, so that you can understand what cavity creeps are. Now, as you know, cavity creeps are monsters. Now, how do people get cavity creeps?
Yep, or tell them. So, if you don't really brush your teeth, and
if you
eat junk food like candy, frog gummies. Well, I really like frog gummies, but I can't eat them anymore because they're at IKEA and they're closed. Yeah.
IKEA's closed because of the pandemic.
Yeah. So, frog gummies, round chocolates, and popcorn, pirate booty, and candy.
Basically,
cake.
Sugar. Anything with sugar. Like things with sugar, cavity creeps love them. And what about tooth fairies?
Nuts. They like them, but they don't like kids getting cavities, because if kids eat too much of that, the cavity creeps eat their teeth.
Yeah.
Whatever they touch turns rotten.
Yeah. So cavity creeps, they actually can eat through your teeth. You are absolutely right. So you have a tooth. And so she's showing her teeth. She's got really healthy teeth. She's even lost a tooth, and you can see it's coming back in. Yep. Yeah.
I got really healthy teeth, and so does she.
She has really healthy teeth because why?
Because I brushed my teeth with toothpaste and didn't eat that much junk food.
You don't eat that much junk food. I mean, it's okay now and then to eat junk food. You can have a little bit of junk food and not get cavity creeps if you
brush your teeth.
And if you eat
healthy stuff.
If you eat healthy and brush your teeth, then now and then it's okay. Yes.
You have to brush your teeth with toothpaste to not get cavities, and you have to have dentist appointments. And I haven't had one in a very long time, and my dad and my mom right there, because of the pandemic and doctors been closed, but I'm gonna have one soon.
We are gonna have one soon, and she's not going to find any cavity creeps. She's not going to find any cavity creeps.
Yeah, but I'm kind of scared of that crazy toothbrush she gives me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, it's important that you know that cavity creeps are monsters. If you missed this in the beginning, I can see we have a little bit more people tuning in right now. This is what a cavity creep, what we suspect a cavity creep looks like, right?
This is what it looks like.
And what do? They eat your
teeth.
So once you eat sugar and don't brush your teeth, lots of what builds up bacteria.
Cavities are made of bacteria, and cavities build up in your teeth.
Well, and cavity creeps eat the bacteria.
Yeah.
And they make holes. Do they make holes? Tell them.
Yeah, they make holes in your teeth.
And can you fix those holes?
No.
You can never fix those holes. Only a dentist can repair that, and it hurts. Right?
Yeah, they have to take a drill.
They have to take a drill and put a filling inside where the holes are. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to get what?
Cavities.
You don't want to get cavities. Yeah. So you want to eat?
Healthy stuff like carrots. It's definitely not chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You could eat pickles, cucumbers, peppers.
Not the hot pepper. I mean, you can eat hot peppers.
You can eat hot pepper.
But that might burn our tongues.
That will burn our tongues, so we eat bell peppers.
Yeah, we eat a lot of bell peppers.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You could eat seeds of bell peppers. You could eat seeds of cucumbers. You could eat apples. You could eat oranges. And you could eat... It's going to be hard to think about.
Well, let me ask you, even if you eat healthy, do you still have to brush your teeth?
Yes.
Yes, you still have to brush your teeth if you eat healthy.
Yeah, but you definitely can't eat lollipops.
You can eat them now and then if you generally eat healthy. Yeah.
If you brush your teeth with toothpaste and eat healthy first.
Now, let's talk about the tooth fairy.
Well, the tooth fairy loves healthy teeth, and she likes teeth that are so happy, shaped like these flowers. And here's a picture of such a happy tooth that's healthy, and that person has this to brush their teeth, only ate healthy. They haven't ate junk food once. So that's who has this heart too, which is so happy. And this is a happy tooth.
Yeah, this is a drawing that my daughter made of a happy tooth. This happy tooth is not going to get
cavities.
Cavity creeps.
Here's a pencil drawing. Here's a drawing of a cavity creep I just drew, not filled in with pencil.
Yeah, then they could get a better idea of what it might look like.
Yeah.
So tooth fairies and cavity creeps are not friends, are they?
No.
So if you want a lot of presents
from the tooth fairy, you have to have healthy teeth.
That's right. That's right. Does anyone here have any questions about cavity creeps or anything?
Yeah.
Or
if there's a chat, please let us know in the chat.
Hi, Allison. Allison says, yay, healthy teeth. And your daddy says, yuck, make sure you brush your teeth.
Yeah.
So I hope that has helped everyone learn a little bit about the importance of brushing teeth. Now, cavity creeps and tooth fairies are not friends, right?
Yep.
So if you want to get lots of goodies from the tooth fairy, you better
brush your teeth
so that they look more like
this.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see I did those pencil lines around because it's so happy. I did green and yellow.
So, if you get cavity creeps, it's an enormous problem. Mm-hmm. So you want to make sure you don't. Now, is there anything else you want to say, or should we end the live stream?
Well, I have more I want to say.
Okay.
So the tooth fairy and cavity creeps are not friends because cavity creeps like eating teeth, and the tooth fairy thinks eating teeth is disgusting. The tooth fairy likes happy teeth.
Yeah, because the tooth fairy takes the teeth. She doesn't want a rotten tooth, does she?
No. Yeah, she takes the teeth that fall out to make a song out of them.
Oh, that's so sweet. So we want to keep the tooth very happy and keep our teeth healthy, right?
So we don't, but to do that, we have to take doctor's appointments, be healthy, eat healthy food, and brush your teeth with toothpaste.
Is there anything else?
Well, the real reason why cavities and tooth fairies aren't friends is because they like different kinds of teeth. Cavities like rotten teeth. Tooth fairies like, healthy teeth.
That's right. Okay, well, let's say goodbye. And we'll be back to live stream again. We're going to do a Thanksgiving live stream. We don't know if it's going to be on Thanksgiving or the day before, but we'll keep you posted about what we are grateful for.
Yep. And I'll bring lots of turkey stuff.
See you later. Thanks for joining us.
Goodbye.
Keep your teeth healthy.
Keep your teeth healthy like my bow or her bow.
Oh, and we forgot. People keep their baby teeth. You'll lose your baby teeth all the way up until you're 12 years old. By the time you're 12, you'll have no more baby teeth by the time you're
you have big teeth. And my big teeth is already growing in and getting this wiggly tooth.
Yeah.
So it's going to come out soon.
Show them which one's wiggly.
This one's wiggly.
Yeah, that one's wiggly. And the new tooth is already coming behind it. It's like, let me in, let me in.
One right there.
Yeah, you can see. Okay, that's good. So you can see she's got really healthy teeth and no cavity creeps. So we'll show you again the healthy tooth.
Yep.
You brush your teeth. That's what you get. Show them again the
cavity creep. And here's another cavity creep. And I'll show you a picture of a happy tooth and a disgusting
Okay, let's
tooth.
see. You want to show that one more time?
Yep, so.
Okay. Well, let's just tell them we'll see them again for Thanksgiving. See you guys again soon. Thanks for joining us for our live stream. Hugs and kisses. Keep your teeth healthy. Say bye.
Keep your teeth healthy.
Oh, they didn't steal our notes. There. Bye.
That's the unhealthy tooth. That's the healthy tooth.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.